Douches. Also, shout out to all my fans and whatnot, because I totally see people have been watching my videos for the backlogs and doing like other videos in relation to the P Diddy bullshit about it. Good on you. I got nothing against you guys or whatever the fuck. I got nothing against anyone of any type unless they start shit with me. P Diddy started shit with me and then hid behind all the people I was uh, yelling at for the past year or so, including Meek Mill and Horfany to an extent and all that bullshit. But I just got back from the silver store because I left some of my silver over there. These are the ones I was talking about. The the Trump. This is my fucking camera bullshit. This is like the regular Trump. Fascism is the merger of Fascism is the merger of corporate and state power. And this is the Trump 2020 Missilecock USA one. So fucking awesome. Anyways, these are my lucky silvers. Anyways, so first of all, like if anyone else, like they told me they wouldn't give this deal to someone else, but and it has to be used for business. I can't like live out of it, but you know, I've got a short time window where I can get a business property for like $700 a month. And see, like, my first thought was I could run a boxing gym out of it like Coach Jones did, but then because he had the best business model, just show up and give him money and do boxing workouts. And if you kind of like gas out or like you're kind of like a pussy and you just kind of hit the bags and no one really talks to you, but you like actually show potential and all that bullshit, then you get trained for real, for real. And we start talking about other bullshit and all that stuff. Anyways, it's not big enough to do that, and it's upstairs, so it'll be hard to run there. But anyways, if I actually was to make a like an LLC where I can do consulting slash crypto mining slash bug bounties, if I got like a $1,000 bug bounty a month, that would cover all my expenses if I was to do that. I could stake all my crypto there under the LLC or whatever. That way, if like 10 years from now the SEC tries any more bullshit or whatever the fuck, I'm not in trouble. The LLC has got me covered. And probably if I start making like legitimate money, well, I mean, obviously legitimate, but if I start making like money that way, it would make going to and from Korea for business purposes for Kimchi Premium easier. Yeah. So I got to think about that one. I'm hearing the talk also about P. Diddy trying to cut deals and all that bullshit. I would be cutting deals too if I could right now, if I was in his shoes and all that bullshit. That's kind of the whole point. Well, A, I'm super pissed off and all that bullshit, but as I said that in that comic that I made based off of what's the price of a B-52 or a B-17 or whatever the fuck it is, like that motherfucker stole my money and my parents had to sell their house. I mean, they were gonna sell it anyways. They could have got a better price for it and all that bullshit. But because P Diddy did all this bullshit and he used Horfany as, or Stephanie Young Wang, Tiffany Young as bait. And the thing is like basically what I think it is he just got mad that I legitimately am successful and all these douchebags are like not legitimately successful. So I think they were just like trying to like manipulate me, but I can't be, not that I can't be manipulated. It's that like for whales, I'm not gonna do that bullshit. I mean, like they say everyone's got a price. I mean, I gotta be totally honest. If you were to drive like a literal dump truck full of money up to my like house or apartment or wherever the fuck and like gave it to me, I would probably consider looking the other way for you stealing $100,000. But like, you would have to drive like a literal dump truck full of money up to my house, which would be like $1 billion. So I don't think you'd want to do that. The cost benefit ratio for you to bribe me doesn't really work out now, does it, Mr. Combs? Anyways, look, as guilty as P. Diddy is, he was groomed. He's not the mastermind behind all this bullshit, all right? He wasn't the one who bribed the Secret Service allegedly and all that bullshit, all right? He doesn't have the fucking common. He can't complete his sentences. You think he's gonna? complete a bribe to the Secret Service. No, but we start talking about like Lord whatever the fuck from the CEO of the whatever the fuck and all that crazy bullshit, and they would probably be in a position to bribe someone in the Secret Service as long as Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are in charge. Because wasn't Kamala Harris bragging about how much fun she had at the P. Diddy party in like 2020? So, I mean, P. Diddy's totally gonna like pay for his crimes. Totally. But as everyone is seeing now, I'm not making this shit up. I'm not crazy. Someone was financing him. And this is the thing. Like, apparently, it's so rare to have successful, clean money in this world that my $100,000 that they stole stood out like a sore thumb for me and my niece. Stuck out like a sore thumb so much. They were like, aha, now we finally have the proof that we need to finally do all this bullshit. Someone finally didn't take a bribe. And on top of that, he doesn't have dirty money. And everyone's like shocked that you could be successful without taking bribes. Get into cybersecurity. You'll be in a position to do things like I've been talking about starting my own company for a while. I'm basically gonna like think about it over the weekend, and as long as I get the go ahead from my job that I really like and totally all that bullshit, because it'll give me something to do. Because I just stay at home all day long. At least I can like drive here to there and then fiddle around with computers, right? It'll get me out of the house, give me something to do. I can turn a hobby into making cash. Fuck it. I'll play video games there and upload them and turn the ads on or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But I think it would be a good deal. I could start a company. I could do things like ideally I would think of it being like an LLC, like a consulting company. Like there's gotta be more people than just me who's had people this is the thing. Like even with the evidence, it's taken this long to get all this bullshit to get the ball rolling. There's other people who probably need help. I can consult with them. Uh, I could do things like, hey, if you're a normie, I can give you like $50, $100, whatever consulting fees, whatever the fuck on how to cryptocurrency works or whatever the fuck. I don't know. There's something I could do to make $700 a month to pay for a pretty cool studio business thing. I've been saying I want to start my own business for a while. This would be a while. Anyways, so that's that. No, I totally think, look, the reason why allegedly I tweeted all that Mormon bullshit from the Book of Mormon and some from the Bible at P. Diddy is because as guilty as sin as he is, praise be to Evan, as guilty as he was groomed. All right? Like there was like like the bullshit and like he's still guilty as fuck. I'm not sympathizing, I'm empathizing. All the bullshit he's been through was like a 99% chance guarantee he was going to end up this way. All right, so he should probably look at this as a blessing, like I did when I got caught and finally realized I was in over my head. Repent, however that means to him, and cut a fucking deal with the feds. Maybe they'll get you out of fucking Brooklyn prison, right? Anyways, peace out.